Hi, I'm Nikki Kamminga from Keepsaker Supplies. I teach people for free how to make keepsakes like memorial and breast milk jewellery. In this video, I'll be using UV resin to make breast milk stones for a bubble band ring and a rainbow marquise necklace. I've linked all the supplies I'm using in the video description, which are for sale on my website. Before starting, I preserved and dried the client's milk, being careful to keep it labelled. Here is the dried milk after breaking it up into smaller pieces. Here's the milk after grinding for 10 seconds. It looks like grit. After another 10 seconds, the milk starts to look like sand. This is a minute later, and the powder is getting finer but still has some grit. Another minute later, the powder starts to cling to itself, so you know it's getting there. It's fine now, but I want to keep going for a couple more minutes to get any grit. Keep scraping the sides down and changing angles. After 5 minutes, I had this super fine powder like talcum powder or corn flour. This milk ground fairly easily in 5 minutes, but some samples take longer than others. Put a small drop of resin on a piece of labelled backing paper, then add a tiny spoonful of milk powder and combine to make a milk paste. Take your mould and add a little clear resin, covering about a quarter. Please use gloves to work with resin. I usually do, but they get in the way of the camera. Use a cocktail stick to transfer a tiny bit of the milk paste. Cure under the UV lamp for 99 seconds on a low heat, then allow it to cool before repeating in layers. You could add umbilical cord, the baby's false curl, shimmers and sparkles, colour tints, precious metal leaf, birthstones and booby awards, whatever your client wants. This client chose classic breast milk, but I wanted to show you how to make a rainbow with opalescent flakes, so I made them a marquise necklace as a gift. Lay out the flakes on resin so they're a little easier to transfer. You can cut them smaller and take more time with placement. Some artists take hours placing hair, cord, words, text and images, flowers and sparkles, and you should be able to charge more for this style of piece, but it doesn't always work that way. Please make sure that you value your time highly enough when you're pricing something that takes over an hour to make, so that you can pay yourself, such as charging more depending on the complexity of the work. If you're making a rainbow, don't forget the orders red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. I like to use pink for the violet. Add some clear resin to the opalescent layer before curing. Add a bit more milk paste and mix gently so the milk can swirl into the flakes a little. Cure, then add more layers with milk paste until it's opaque at the back. After the final layer, add some top coat to the back of the stones, cure and cool. To set the stones, just remove them from the mould and trim the edges with side cutting pliers. Then place them on a little white tack ball and top coat to cure, and top coat, then cure again twice. When they're cooled, they'll feel smooth and be super shiny. Test the stone in the setting and file the edges if necessary. Place inside the setting and use the back of a teaspoon or a curved burnisher like I'm using here to press down the points to secure the stone. To set the ring, place the ring setting in a ring clamp, then add the breast milk stone. You don't need glue. Use a curved burnisher to press in the edges at 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, then 9 o'clock, then the corners, then smooth down any ridges. If the stone is too tall, you won't be able to secure it with the bezel cup. If it's too short, you'll have to work harder to rub over the silver and might get ridges. Add a chain and the little necklace is ready. Photograph the pieces and they're ready to send to your client. We have 2 free courses available at keepsakersupplies.com at the moment, and I hope you get a chance to try them to learn how to make keepsake and breast milk jewellery. Now relax and do some crafting. Hello, Mummy.